Fab Lab Baltimore. Let me tell you a little bit about what we have to offer here in the lab. In this video, I will cover what you need to know in order to use the Fab Lab and give you some information about the courses that we offer to expand your maker knowledge and get you comfortable running machines and software. Fab Lab Baltimore is a nonprofit digital fabrication lab, community workspace, and educational center that serves as a resource for students, designers, artists, inventors, entrepreneurs, and other professionals. The Fab Lab began as an outreach project through MIT's Center for Bits and Atoms and has become a part of an international Fab Lab network that spans the globe. We encourage exploration through problem solving and collaboration. We believe our duty as a makerspace is to provide the resources of tools, technology, information, and assistance to help our community and communities connected to ours thrive. Now that you have an idea of what a makerspace is, let's take a look at the tools that we offer here in the lab. Our Roland Versa Print vinyl cutter is a great tool to use for making custom vinyl stickers and large format prints on paper and some fabrics. The max width on our vinyl cutter is 30 inches. It has the ability to print graphics as well as cut along preset cut lines. We have 3 3D printers in our lab. The Form 2 stereolithography resin printer has a build volume of 5.7 by 5.7 by 6.9 inches and prints in either clear or black resin. To use this printer, you must have a viable 3D model in an STL format. We have 2 ABS extrusion printers. The one on the left is a U-Print Plus, which has a build volume of 8 by 8 by 6 inches. The printer on the right is our Dimension Elite, which has a build volume of 8 by 8 by 12 inches. To use either printer, you must have a viable 3D model in an STL format. A popular tool in our lab is the laser cutter. We have 2 universal laser cutters that both have a 24 by 18 inch bed and can cut through material that is up to 1/4 of an inch thick. A laser cutter is great for getting precise, low curve cuts or engraving partway into material to etch graphics. It is important to know what materials can be used in the laser cutter, as well as how to organize your file for max material efficiency. The biggest tool in the lab is our ShopBot CNC router. CNC means computer numerical control. CNC machines use a set of XYZ coordinates along a grid to send the cutting mechanism to the correct points on the material to cut exactly where you want it to. Every tool in our shop, except for the Form 2, runs off of XYZ coordinates. The ShopBot CNC has a router attachment that, unlike the other tools in the shop, can cut through thicker as well as a larger variety of materials. With a 4 foot by 8 foot bed size and a travel height of 3 inches, it is a great machine to cut through sheet goods such as 4 by 8 foot plywood. The ShopBot also has a machining function which allows you to carve into materials using a 3D model. Just like all of the tools in the shop, it is imperative that you have proper training on how to safely and effectively use this machine. In order to use the Fab Lab, you must take the Introduction to Fab Lab course, which is offered through the Community College of Baltimore County's Continuing Education Department. This is the only prerequisite for coming into the lab and using the vinyl cutter, the 3D printers, and the laser cutters. If you're interested in using the ShopBot CNC router, there's an extra course that is required that is called CNC Router Applications. To register for these classes, follow these steps. Go to the CCBC webpage at ccbcmd.edu. Go to the Programs and Courses tab and click on the Professional Development and Job Skills link in the left toolbar. Once you are there, look for the Additional Resources box on the right side of this page and click the How to Register link. This page shows you multiple ways of registering for a class. The easiest is to register online. Clicking this link takes you to the catalog where you can search for Fab Lab courses. When you take a class at CCBC, you'll be issued a 1 card or a 900 number, which you'll use to swipe in anytime you come into the lab. Remember that reservations are required to use any of our equipment. This is so that we can guarantee that the machine you want to use will be available for you. We use a punch card system to track lab usage fees for each person. If you're coming in to learn a software and want to practice on the computers or to work on your files, opt to use a computer use day. If you want to use a machine in the lab, you will log a lab use day. You can either pay by the day or you can purchase a multi-day package and punch in whenever you come into the lab. Hopefully this video has inspired you to come into the lab and take advantage of what we have to offer here. All of this information and more is available at our website at fablabbaltimore.org. We will be regularly updating our website as well as our social media with news from the lab and resources for our community. See you in the lab.